Well, we expected a win from the Raptors tonight, and we sure as heck got one. Raptors win 122-95 over the Philadelphia 76ers, and that's their third straight win. I know they're teams that they should be beating, and they are. That's what we got to take. They are wins no matter what. Big game, though. Huge. I mean, just a great game overall by the guys, shooting 54% from the field, only 42% given up. They looked really good on both sides of the ball. 68% from from the three-point line. Holy crud. Philadelphia did shoot 41 themselves. The Raptors shot 81% from the free throw line, so they looked pretty good there too. Just a good game overall. But the one credit, I think, finally we can say he's been draining them. Kyle Lowry, huge night tonight. Definitely the player of the game in this one. 24 points, 4 boards, 8 assists, and he shot 7 of 9. And listen to this, guys. He shot 6 of 6 from the three-point line. He did not miss a three. He shot 6. It's not like he shot 1 and made 1. Oh, he was perfect from 3. Oh, good job, Kyle. He was 6 of 6. He was ridiculous in the game. Very happy with Kyle, seeing his shot go down. But when Kyle gets hot, DeMar seems to go a little bit cold. Only shot 30% with 14 points in the game. Not DeMar's best outing. He did have 5 boards and 5 assists to go along with it. Like we've said, being that different kind of player. Each and every game, he's looking very good. Carroll with 10. He's been consistently putting up 10 points now. He's been really good in my eyes with 5 boards and 3 assists as well. He was 4 or 5 shooting, so he was really good as well. Siakam, double-digit point night. He had 11 points and a couple boards. Very happy with him. 4 of 6 shooting, and JV adds with a double-double. And T. Ross with 22 off the bench. I mean, he was lights out off the bench. 8 of 11 shooting. 3 of 5 from the three-point line. T. Ross was really good. And Patrick Patterson with the heave at the end of the first quarter and knocks it down. I mean, that was huge. That was a big, because at that point in the game, it was kind of like a weird back-and-forth garbage game. Pat hits that 3, or should have been more than 3, but nonetheless, it's away she goes. It was a beautiful shot. Counts for 3, kind of boosted the Raptors, and they come out with the fairly easy victory over the Philadelphia 76ers. And you got to take this one, put it in your back pocket. You got the win. You did what you needed to do, and you've got to just move on from it. Right, now the Raptors are 11-6 on the season, so it's looking more respectable, right? Looking a lot better in that sense. And, coming up next, I mean, they don't have an easy test, that's for sure. The Memphis Grizzlies, having a okay season, 11-7 on the year. They're an all right team. It's not a team you stub your nose at, right? They got some okay players, right? But you can't take them lightly. And you saw it tonight. The Raptors did not take, the Philadelphia 76ers lightly. They came in and pounded them and just drilled them into the ground. And they did it, and they looked really, really good. The alley-oop to Siakam looked pretty darn good at the end of the game. I like to see that. Just a great game overall. We've been seeing a couple really good games from this team on both sides of the ball. Only gave up, obviously, 95 points. Gave up 99 in their last game, so the defense is maybe coming around. Ideally, you haven't played the best of teams, but you aren't letting them score 100. That's the recipe for winning games, is not giving up 100 points, and they've done that in back-to-back. Lowry seems to be finding his touch. I think we've been seeing that lately, and he looks darn good today. He looked like the Kyle Lowry we know and love. And we love what we see. It was good to see Norman Powell get in there and do his job. I mean, he hasn't had a huge role on this team so far this season. Obviously, we're going to need him down the stretch. But in 11 minutes, which is not a whole lot, he had 5 points. And he had 3 assists to go along with that. And a block as well. So it's like, I'm very happy with Norman Powell. I think we all love him. We all want to see him get more playing time. But as of right now, the team is winning games. We can't ram down Coach Casey's throat. You got to play Norman Powell a lot more. I mean, I'd like to see him play more. I think I agree with everybody. You know, I'd love to see him play more. He's an electric guy. He's a great player on both sides of the ball, really active defender. I think he should be playing more. Coach Casey thinks the opposite. We've won 3 in a row. We just got to take what he gives us and really just go along with it, because it's like, you know, it is what it is, right? We can't change what Coach Casey does. He has his lineup. We win. That's all that matters. So we can't give up on Coach Casey. He has been an unbelievable guy for this team. I think we can all say that. You know, he's been a stud. He's been a stud. And his emotion. I love the emotion Coach Casey brings, right? When he doesn't like a call, he lets the refs hear it. I mean, he just gives it to them. You know, so let's take that win from the 76ers. Put it in our back pocket. All right. Good W right there. We're going to take that and move on with it. You know, we can't take this game and just say, okay, now we got Memphis. We're still at home. It's a good way to start the homestand with a win. Let's keep it rolling. Go for 4 straight. Let's keep it going. Wednesday night, 7:30 start. Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis Grizzlies at the Air Canada Center. It's going to be a doozy of a game, that's for sure. I can't wait to watch that. That's because you know they're two fairly decent teams going at it, and I'm very excited for that. So that is going to do it for this video, guys. Hey, hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the game today. It was a darn good one to watch. Nonetheless, it was the 76ers, but it was a win nonetheless. So Kyle Lowry light the show. Subscribe if you guys like the videos, because they're going to keep coming. And I do realize that the sound quality of the video is not 100%. I got a few comments and I looked back and I agree it's not 100%. So I am looking into a microphone to go along with this. Kind of, you know, we're getting there. We're moving up a little bit. So comment down below, guys, what you guys thought of the game. And Kyle Lowry shooting perfect from 3-point line. We haven't seen that. We don't see that too often. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night, Leafs edition, Oilers, Leafs. And we'll talk to you guys Wednesday night, Raptors edition, Grizzlies, Raptors. Air Canada Center, 7:30. We'll see you guys then.